This year, BBC Introducing hosted the first Musicians Masterclass, a unique event held at the world-famous Abbey Road and Maida Vale studios. 250 new musicians got the opportunity to hear from some of the biggest names in the industry.
Calvin Harris and Labyrinth.
Mr. Tinchy Strider.
Ricky and Nick from the Kaiser Chiefs.
Hello everybody, Abbey Road, my favourite place.
And for those who couldn't make it, we streamed the whole thing live online.
I woke up in bed with Kaiser Chiefs and Steve Lamacq talking to each other at Abbey Road. I was watching it online.
Our first ever gig on tour, it was in Lincoln and there was 2 people and one of them fell asleep. And that is completely true.
We ran workshops on all aspects of the industry, giving tips on guitar techniques, recording, remixing, songwriting and drumming, as well as vocal and performance advice.
Now, we're all songwriters in this room.
We brought key players from the music industry together to inform new musicians how best to start a career in music.
I think what the BBC are doing here is really giving people access to, key information from people who are out there doing it. It's the least we can do to put something back in at the grassroots level, and hopefully some of these people who are here today will get to work with in the future.
If you look at this thing that's playing right now, you can see in the treble zone it's a bit low.
Kissy did a really good kind of 20-minute session on how to make a remix from start to finish, which I found really interesting.
It's quite a unique experience for me to even share that with people, because normally that's something I just kind of do in my underpants, kind of like this. It's nice to just be a bit more transparent about things and share ideas with other people, because I'm always learning stuff, and I think it is great for anybody to see how other people make music.
Oh, what's that first one? Did you just play there before?
Yeah, it's a tricky... Yeah.
Wow, that shouldn't be in a pop song, should it?
That's Bohemian Rhapsody, a little bit of that. But don't tell anyone.
Okay.
In through the nose and come up a third of the way.
Va 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 vi 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 va va.
I definitely picked up some tips and some very useful warm-up techniques and things like that I would never have done before.
For me, it's understanding how to change your language to connect to somebody else.
The highlight of my day was seeing Tinchy Strider. And I just want to know, once you get that like buzz around the city, is it worth it going to other cities? Like
when you go to other places, they might be like, well, we've got this already. Unless you've got something fresh and brand new, you know what I mean? You've got to start from somewhere, definitely.
I think it's a good song doesn't really have rules, and you should never feel constricted by that.
Thanks so much, Watson. Thank you.
By offering unique access and facilitating events like the Musicians Masterclass, BBC Introducing will continue to develop and support new artists from all over the UK.
Very inspiring, very useful, especially the last session with these amazing people that just from industries just telling us what it's about, what we have to do to get somewhere.
If stuff like this happens more often, a lot of really great records are going to get made seriously.
It's nice to be able to kind of encourage people and make them see that they can do what they want to do as long as they believe in it and they love it.
It's great to be here in Abbey Road Studios, where it's like real. I can't believe it. It's so surreal, yeah. It's ridiculous.
This kind of opportunity at the Masterclass allows us to ensure that these musicians here continue to make music their own way. That's the most important thing, I think, is that there's a cycle and everyone's inspiring each other, whether you know it or not.